Hello, this is Jason Hone. We're going to be talking about some wild edibles today and some medicinal plants. We're going to be talking specifically about yarrow, so stick with me. So this is an example of some fresh yarrow from right out here in my yard. It's got a nice feathery leaf and usually has a white blossom. We're a little bit late in the summer for that, but that's some yarrow leaf right there. Its Latin name, Achillea millefolium, is because Achilles required it of all of his soldiers to carry this into battle because they could self-evacuate. It will immediately stop bleeding, which is what we're going to be showing you today. We're going to take some straws and we're going to process up some of the dried yarrow and into a powder, and then we're going to seal it into the straws. And we've found these to be very, very useful in the field when people are carving or learning with an axe or whatever. They might get a cut or an injury. So this helps to reduce the pain and heal the injury much quicker. You can apply it directly to the wound. It's got antimicrobial properties, and in addition to acting as a styptic or something that helps to clot things up, it's great. For purposes of this, we use the whole plant. We rinse it really quickly and get all the dirt and debris off of the roots. The purple part of the root is specifically the part that helps with the pain relief. And so you want to dry that plant and then mix it all together. You end up with a nice, for this we used a dehydrator, but you end up with this nice, really dry powder that you can, or dry herb that you can then take, and we're going to blend this up. You can use a mortar and pestle, and it really goes nice and fast if you have it very dry. So just to show you here really quick, just take some of this and just going like this. If you've got it really dry, like we've got this, we dried this really, really, really well, then it takes almost no time to just doing that by hand. You end up with this very fine, fluffy powder, okay? But we want it a little finer than that for this demonstration. So we're going to throw this in the blender over here for just a second. We've got a bullet over here. So give it about a minute on there, and then we end up with this really, really light powder here. Okay. And you want it as fine as you can get it, especially for applying it to cuts or scrapes, because the finer it is, the more comfortable it is on those injuries. So we'll take that, and then we're going to take a straw here. And we're going to pinch the end closed like this with a pair of forceps. You can use needle nose pliers or any number of other tools to close one end of the straw. Now, just quickly, that's any kind of straw. So any kind of straw will work. You get them all over the place when you can find them anywhere. Here's one, a nice red one from McDonald's. We could use that. But any straw will work. And then you're just going to take the end of that. You want it sticking out just a little bit. And then you're just going to melt it. Blow on it. And that's all sealed up. And see, you've got a watertight seal right there that is great. You can pack up a lot of these little straws. So to pack it up, took a piece of paper, made it into a funnel, and we'll just go like that. Pour a little bit in here. Now this size of straw, which is just shy of 2 inches, will hold half a teaspoon of powder. And what I do to pack it in there is I use a chopstick, and you just shake that in there. And try not to get it clogged. It went too fast. There we go. If you do get it clogged, just go like that and push it through. Let me snip off the end here a little bit. Here we go. That's hilarious. That's what that is. That's funny. Okay. You can see it clots very well. Anyway, you just do it over a container, that works too. You go like that. Just put it in. You can pack it down a little bit. You can get a little bit more in there. You don't want to pack it too tight, because then you have a hard time getting it out. But there you go. Then you pinch off that other end. Melt it closed. Just takes a second here. And then there you go. Now these we've used for, we had someone catch a kukri in the leg. That would be me, yes. We've had my kids, others who've had cuts from carving. Applied to the wound, it closes it off in a couple seconds. And like I said, it does have antimicrobial properties in addition to clotting up and closing the wound very, very, very fast. So that's how easy it is. You can apply the same principle with these straws to any number of things that you would be taking out in the field. Even your spices, say you want to have a little packet of salt or pepper or garlic powder or whatever, you can just pack it inside these pieces of straw, label them, right on there, and then stick them in your pocket or in your pack, and you're good to go. I'd recommend carrying several of these Yarrow packets with you in your first aid kit and in your pocket. They have come in very, very, very handy, and I've used them all over the world. So there you go. This is Jason Hone, teaching you about how to make Yarrow straws so that you can stop bleeding or help heal yourself if you're in the field and have a problem. It's good preparation. So if this has been valuable to you, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll look for you again.